What's up, guys? We're back with another video. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out, guys. On this one right here, we're gonna be talking about things that I've been through, along the way, me growing up. There's been a lot of recent things where, how do I say this? Things that were positive and negative. But majority positive. It's all positive because, man, I just try to stay positive all the time. But yeah, as far as my life right now, it's going good. Currently I am unemployed, but I did have an interview yesterday, and that interview was pretty good. And to me, he told me he was gonna give me a call back, and I told him how much I wanted and all that other stuff, and it seemed like they were very cool with it. So he said that calling me back basically for the schedule and stuff. But yeah, guys, so as far as that, I look forward to that job. I'm ready to get back to work, and I love to work. I have to work, have a family. So I did have another job. It seemed great. It seemed great. It seemed like everything was just gonna work out. Cause I have positive energy. It seemed like when I applied, the energy was all great, but it wasn't. It was straight up fraud. You can sense. You know how you can sense someone's energy? It ain't positive. So you're just you don't want to deal with it. So I ended up working for them for going on 7 months, and I did my work. I did my hours, and I did extra. They asked me, "Hey, Rich, you want to work more hours?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's do it, man." Let's stay. I usually get off for that company at 3:30. I'll stay till 5 or even 6. Even one time 8 o'clock. I stayed till 8 o'clock. And time and a half, I was getting that money, and I was like, all right, awesome, man. So man, this is a great job. It's cool. But I did hear from a worker that they said my happiness was they were just talking just down on me. They're like, oh, his energy, there's no way he's that happy. And I don't care about that stuff. But it all came back to a supervisor working one day, and he was real cool with the other guy. And that day they started off great, and then they just ended up with bad energy, and things went to another. And I heard them making comments. I walked in on them making comments, and there was only 3 of us. And we ended up having an argument because I called them out. And just genuinely, not disrespectfully, just genuinely, man to man. And mind you, this dude is way older. I'm about to be 37. Happy birthday early to me. And this guy was 55. And he was cool. But he changed when the supervisor was there. He showed his true colors. And I started to see that ahead, back in time. But so we ended up getting an argument. We went on vacation. It was right before Christmas. I think it was right before, Christmas, New Year's. And yeah, my boss said, "Hey, Rich, meet me at the office." And so I was like, okay. And mind you, my pay raise was coming up. That was my next meeting. So I was like, okay, pay raise. But I was like, maybe something negative, I don't know, but I was just sticking to pay raise. I was like, okay, it's gonna be my pay raise. And sure enough, he's like, yeah, we decided to part ways. And I was like, what? I was like, okay. That was unexpected, but I was like, okay. So he's like, yeah, so we just decided to let you go. So I was like, you know what? And I'm a firm believer in God. And so if God has a plan for me, then that's what's gonna happen. So it is what it is. And this job here is another $6. So that is great. That is great for me. So back to that day of him firing me, I was like, okay. So it would just got like real quiet and awkward. So like I just walked off. He walked behind me. We walked out of the office, and I was a little upset because of how hard I worked for them and the lies. But I was like, that stuff doesn't matter, guys. Whatever. If you ever lose a job, hey, it was for a reason. As long as you were doing everything right, it is for a greater purpose. So yeah, I went home, and it is what it is. Went home to my wife. She's like, you know what, I'm all for you, and she always has been. So yeah, other than that, I've been applied a few places. This company is I live in San Antonio. They're one of the top major companies here in San Antonio for renovation. All their projects are all $1 million projects and up, and so they're going to be paying me well. And there's Saturday work too, so that's automatic overtime, guys. Automatic overtime. I mean, you're talking about 48, 50 hours a week. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to show y'all, basically a part of what I've been through. And if you ever get fired, yeah, it sucks, but there's always a greater purpose. God has a plan for you, and just keep on grinding, man. Just keep that positive energy up, and I promise you there's always a lot of light at the end of the tunnel. But other than that, guys, do me a favor, like and subscribe, and I have more videos coming.